Devlog, Collectathon. Now this should probably be either the second or maybe even third devlog of this game, because I'm actually quite far into development. More or less all the technical stuff is already finished, and I pretty much only have to make more assets and more content for the game to be finished. So there won't be too much to talk about after this devlog, but we'll see if I do another one. Now this game is a Collectathon style game. I don't have a name for it yet, so I'm just calling it the Collectathon project, I guess. I don't know. And the goal of the game is simply to collect a total of 1,000 coins. You can see there's a counter there in the top left. And the goal of the game is to get that to 1,000. And that's the game. That's the whole game. Now you'll notice that this game does not feature any traditional save points whatsoever. Instead, you use these doors. These doors will take you to different levels. So let's enter level 1 here. You can see there's a bunch of coins laid out. So let's start collecting them. And this level is very, very simple, as you can see. There's really nothing that can kill you at all, besides that pit in the bottom left if you were to somehow fall into that. And now, to save all the coins you've collected, you have to finish the level, which will give you this screen. It tells you how many coins you've collected and how many coins you have total. And I can replay the level to collect any coins that I missed. Now you will notice there's a chest in the top left there with a bomb attached to it. This is one of the challenges the game has. The timed chest. So the way you get that is simply to just get there in time before it blows up. So let's try and do that. But as you can see, there's nowhere near enough time to actually get there. This is where the special mechanics of this game come into play, and things that will make it a bit more interesting than just a regular platformer. You've got a wall jump. Now I do want to specify that these are wall jumps, not vine jumps. These wall jumps work completely differently from vine jumps. More on that later. And then we have the other mechanic, which is a dash. Now you can dash in all 8 directions, and you even have the cape there. It turns blue to tell you when you don't have a dash. And this should open up some pretty interesting options in terms of level design. There will also be tons of other gimmicks and mechanics thrown into play as you progress through the game. So with that in mind, let's try and get this chest. You can see it's quite trivial with the mechanics we have. And finishing there, we got all the coins. So each level features 25 coins. There's going to be a total of 1,000 coins. So that is 40 levels. So not a massive game, actually. I wouldn't say small, but like a medium-sized game. So don't have like super high expectations for this game. It's more of an experimental type thing. Now the way the wall jumps actually work is it works completely differently from vine jumps. They don't work the same way at all. So you actually have to jump away from the wall. You don't just steer away from it. You have to manually jump. And you still keep your double jump after you do that. And also, to make it a little bit easier, when you jump into a wall, it will actually stick your character to it for a little bit. So I'm gonna jump into this wall and then immediately press right. You can see my character is sticking to the wall just for a tiny bit amount of time. This is to make it easier to actually perform a wall jump instead of accidentally double jumping away from the wall and wasting your double jump. And you will also notice that even though I'm holding left right now, you're not actually able to infinitely scale a wall. Instead, the wall will kind of push you away from it. so you can't infinitely scale it. There are ways to cancel this pushback. You can do it with a double jump, and you can also do it with a dash. So combining a lot of moves, you can scale walls in cool ways. There's an exception to this. Against the screen border, you're actually able to infinitely scale a wall. And also you cannot wall jump off of screen borders, as you can see. So once I finish this level, I can exit. And you will see, now that I've collected these coins, they begin stacking in the center. Every 10 coins will stack your tower a little bit higher, and this tower will allow you to reach more and more levels. And this will go very high up. You will notice that there's no level 6 and also no level 9 right now. That's because level 6 actually turned out to be surprisingly difficult, so I moved it to level 12. And level 9 was just a bad level, so I scrapped it, and I'm gonna make a new level 9. So for now, there's no level 6 and no level 9. Now, when collecting coins, you don't actually have to collect every coin in one go. You can do it in bits, and it will kind of test your greed a little bit. You're gonna want to try and get everything in one go. But the level will be laid out, levels will be laid out in such a way that you can kind of approach it in whatever way you want, really. As you can see. I'm kind of feeling like I should save these coins, and the only way to save them is actually by finishing the levels. If you do not save them, or let's say you die, you can see all the coins will go flying away, and they will reappear. But let's collect these coins over here. You will notice, as I finish the level, these coins will be saved, and it will remember exactly which coins I've collected. So those coins are no longer there. And you can keep progressing towards getting all the coins. And it will also remember which coins you've collected, even if you exit the level. You can exit the level at any point, hitting backspace. As you can see right here. And you can see the progress bar will remember exactly which coins you've collected. So even if I were to go back in, you can see the coins are still collected. It remembers. This allows you to kind of complete the game in whatever way you want. You might get stuck on something, and then you can just move on to something else. Because of the coin tower, you will always have access to more than one level at a time. So if you get stuck on something, it's no problem. You can just move on to another level and then come back to that level later on, if you so wish. And as I said, the goal of the game is simply to collect 1,000 coins. I have an idea of having a Super Meat Boy-esque Dark Worlds. That is not something I'm planning to do. It is more something that I keep in as an option if I wish to keep working on it when I have finished the game. So I will not work on that at all until the game is actually fully completed. So don't expect that feature to actually make it into the game, but it might if I feel like it, which I probably won't, so yeah.